matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, this is the matchup that everybody has been looking forward to all season. You might remember Texas got off to a rocky start under young quarterback Arch Manning last year in Columbus. But he is better, and the team has improved around him. Ohio State was in the college football playoff last year, and Ryan Day expects this team to be even better. We'll find out here today. This is the matchup everybody's been waiting for. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Buckeyes ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So Texas offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes Arch Manning. He had an electric day last time out, throwing for more than 400 yards while completing better than 70% of his passes.
And how much fun has it been watching this young man early this season as advertised? It was so special a year ago. And, David, you could really see all the work this guy has put in the offseason. He's playing at a different level early this season.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up. But how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They go play action with Manning. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out wide right, it's Davison. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And this is the kind of quarterback I want to build my offense around. I mean, guys that can scoot, extend plays. It makes the offensive line better, wide receivers better when you can do things like this and get completions down the field.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. To throw, Manning. They'll run the screen. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit. And this defense has got to be...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Manning to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Throwing Manning. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's over. So Ohio State's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
They'll move the wide receiver. Red pass, it's complete. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. Manning under pressure. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
28-29 bounce. 28-29. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback decides, let's think this 4th down play over, and he calls a timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Buying time to his right. Turning it on. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Right side, it's Roberts. Still running at the 40. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keelan Russell. Snagged in the middle. It's Roberts. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Running inside, it's Jackson. They knock him down right there.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
Across the 25, he's got room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's a big...
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't...
Hits the afterburners. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
There he goes. Enough to move the chains. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19 into the red zone. It'll be first down. And the Longhorns are in the red zone. Running the red zone. It's Smothers. Finding some room. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They go play action with Russell. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards.
It's a seam wide open. Running inside the 20. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. The give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Motion from the back. Rolls right. He's going to take off.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Throws it off the RPO. Pass to 45. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Longhorn. Once he got some room, it was over.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick.
But we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And offenses nowadays, they really just count numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the first down, and we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Russell. Caught. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Again, it's Russell. On the move. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
They'll run it on first and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
Great team defense on that run call. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Went right back to him, and again he is denied. It's third and goal. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. The Longhorns stopped the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Russell will throw for it on fourth, keeping his eyes downfield. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw
You always want to take some momentum into halftime. That's exactly what they did. How about the touchdown late in the first half? Now a chance to take the lead with the extra point. All the momentum, all the juice, all the feel-good going right to this offense.
Breaks into the open on the left. He's at the 40. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Man, it's a bad feeling when a guy like that gets to the second level, and you know he is off to the races, going to get a big chunk of yards. Might not score, but you know he's getting a big chunk.
When the big fellas turn to chase, I mean, where do they find the balance between conserving energy for the next play and well, not getting yelled at for not running after the ball?
Well, that's when you do your fake trot where you throw your head back and just act like you're fighting as hard as you can, but you're really running at about 50%.
Out wide right, it's Moore. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's Arch to throw. They're all over him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they head to the locker room through quarters in the books. And time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing Russell. With the catch, it's Glover. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Now here's Russell. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it. Nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on fourth down.
I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
Jumped on top of the pile.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Flush to the left. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
And the defense was all over it. They know third down, the quarterback could be a viable threat in the run game. played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
Shakes off the defender. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Manning to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, it was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Third and long coming up. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the first down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up fourth.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They take the lead with the 6. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Keelan Russell got his man. Touchdown, Buckeye! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point was good, no incident there, and we are tied up in the third. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Set to kick off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll send the back in motion. Arch is going to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw, but with his speed...
There he goes! They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. RPO complete. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
March Madness. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying to run, it's Smothers. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And this drive, this offense is
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Right side, it's Simon. Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, Texas! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Just barely got rid of it.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Just smothered on the play.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this.
Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. In the red area, it's Jackson. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring margin. Now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To throw, Manning. Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Texans! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. On the move from inside his 5, and the returner is stopped. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Russell unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Glover. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. On the move, it's Jackson. Swamped immediately. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. Left side is Glover. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Fourth down, Russell. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Texas sideline, this is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target, over 160 yards receiving, and he continues to eat. The quarterback keeps telling him, hey, you're my guy. I'm looking for you every play. They are feeding off of his energy here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
His running ability has been, I think, the biggest key for his offensive success so far in this game. That time on the RPO, nobody open, and he just takes off running. And we've seen him do it in a variety of ways, on designed runs, on scrambles, and even in the RPO game. He's making the right decisions, and he's just too athletic for this defense to tackle.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Second and long here. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Ohio State calls it second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing Manning. Turns it upfield. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they take it in for 6 more points. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
Well, they call it a long shot for a reason, because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
Throwing Russell. This one's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Back to pass, it's Russell. Out wide left, it's Jackson. Just picked up 3 yards, but he did get out of bounds to try to save every precious second. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Snaps it in the shotgun. Rush right in his face. Finds some time. Taken down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game,